Have you ever watched a music video and wondered, who is that person? The one who captures the entire mood of the song without saying a word? Today, we are pulling back the curtain to reveal the untold stories of the iconic models who became the faces of some of Music's biggest hits. These aren't just pretty faces. They are artists, actors, and pivotal storytellers who helped shape the visual landscape of popular music. From the golden age of MTV to the viral videos of the YouTube era, their presence has been unforgettable. But what happened after the cameras stopped rolling? What were their real experiences on set, and where are they now? Get ready, because we're about to dive deep into the fascinating and often surprising lives of the unsung heroes of music videos. Let's start with a classic. Remember the girl in the white dress from Warrant's Cherry Pie video? That was Bobby Brown. Her electrifying performance made her an instant star and one of the most recognizable faces of the late 80s and early 90s rock scene. But her story is so much more than just that video. Bobby was originally just visiting the set with a friend when the director spotted her. The original model had backed out, and Bobby was asked to step in at the last minute. She had no idea the video would become a cultural phenomenon. Life after Cherry Pie was a whirlwind. She was engaged to the band's frontman, Yanni Lane, and fully immersed in the rock and roll lifestyle. But behind the glamour, there were struggles. In her memoir, she opened up about the pressures of fame, her tumultuous relationships, and the challenges of navigating a world that often valued her for her looks above all else. Today, Bobby has reinvented herself. She's a comedian, an author, and an advocate for sobriety, sharing her story to help others. She proves that the girl from the video was not just a character, but a resilient woman with a powerful journey of her own. Now let's fast forward to the 90s and talk about a video that defined a generation, November Rain by Guns N' Roses. The epic 9-minute masterpiece featured Stephanie Seymour as Axe Rose's bride. At the time, Stephanie was already a supermodel, gracing the covers of Vogue and walking for Victoria's Secret. Her real-life relationship with Axe added a layer of raw authenticity to their on-screen romance and tragedy. The wedding scene, the dramatic funeral, it was pure cinematic gold. But being in that video was an intense experience. The shoot was massive, with a huge budget and even bigger expectations. Stephanie later spoke about the chaotic energy on set, a reflection of the band's own wild reputation. The dramatic storyline, where her character mysteriously dies, left fans speculating for decades. Was it a metaphor? Was there a hidden meaning? The mystery only added to the video's legendary status. After her high-profile relationship with Axe ended, Stephanie continued her stellar modeling career and became a mother. She remains an icon in the fashion world, a testament to her enduring appeal far beyond that famous wedding dress. Moving into the 2000s, who could forget the face that launched 1,000 memes? We're talking about the star of Eiffel 65's Blue Da Buddy. You know, the blue alien guy. The actor behind the CGI was actually just a regular guy who went to an audition, not knowing he was about to become part of internet history. The video's quirky, futuristic for its time animation made it an instant hit on music channels worldwide. The model who portrayed the blue character had to perform all the actions that were later animated. Imagine trying to act out a story while knowing you will eventually be turned into a little blue alien. It was a bizarre and unique gig. For years, his identity remained a mystery. He wasn't a celebrity, just a working actor who landed a role that unexpectedly became iconic, while he never achieved widespread fame under his own name from the video. He continued to work in the industry. It's a perfect example of how someone can be globally recognized, yet completely anonymous at the same time. The song and its video have had an incredible second life online, constantly being rediscovered by new generations, ensuring our little blue friend's place in pop culture forever. Let's shift gears to a story of empowerment. Think back to Alanis Morissette's You Ought to Know. The video is raw, angry, and incredibly powerful, but Alanis isn't the only one in it. The band performing with her included some future rock royalty. Taylor Hawkins, the late great drummer for the Foo Fighters, was behind the kit, and on bass was Chris Chaney, who would later join Jane's Addiction. At the time, they were young, unknown musicians hired for the tour and the video. Taylor Hawkins often shared the story of how he got the gig. He saw Alanis on MTV and told his friend, "I'm going to be her drummer." Through sheer persistence, he made it happen. Being in that video was a massive launchpad for his career. It showed the world his incredible energy and skill. For both Hawkins and Chaney, it wasn't about being a model, but about being authentic musicians who could match the intensity of the song. The video captured a genuine, raw performance, a moment in time before they became the rock legends we know today. It serves as a powerful reminder that sometimes the models in music videos are actually future stars in their own right, just waiting for their big break. Another unforgettable face from the 2000s is the actress from The Killer's Mr. Brightside video. Her name is Isabella Mako, and she played the woman at the center of the song's love triangle. The video's vaudeville-inspired, theatrical style was a perfect match for the song's dramatic and paranoid lyrics. Isabella, a Polish-born actress and dancer, brought a captivating performance that was both glamorous and tragic. She wasn't just standing there looking pretty. She was acting out a complex story of love and betrayal. She had to convey a whole range of emotions, from seduction to guilt, all while engaged in an elaborate dance with both Brandon Flowers and the other man. This role required real acting chops. After Mr. Brightside, Isabella continued her career in Hollywood, appearing in films like Coyote Ugly and Clash of the Titans. She is also a passionate environmental activist, using her platform to promote sustainability. Her story shows how a music video can be a significant role for a serious actor, a short film that allows them to showcase their talent to a massive global audience, and that their passions can extend far beyond the screen. What about the models who become synonymous with an artist's entire era? For that, we look to Karen Steffens, who appeared in numerous hip-hop videos in the early 2000s for artists like Jay-Z and R. Kelly. She became one of the most sought-after video vixens of her time. Her presence defined a specific aesthetic in hip-hop visuals. However, the term video vixen often came with negative connotations. And Karen's story is about reclaiming that narrative. She famously wrote a tell-all book, Confessions of a Video Vixen, which blew the lid off the industry. She detailed the real-life dynamics on set, the power plays, and the often exploitative nature of the business. She exposed a world that was far from glamorous. Her book was controversial, but it was also groundbreaking. It gave a voice to the women who were often seen but rarely heard. Karen Steffens transitioned from being a model in front of the camera to a New York Times best-selling author and a powerful commentator on pop culture, relationships, and female empowerment. She completely flipped the script, proving that she was the one in control of her own story, not the industry that tried to define her. Finally, let's talk about the viral era. Remember the guy from Carly Rae Jepsen's Call Me Maybe video? That was Holden Noel. When the video dropped in 2012, it became a global sensation overnight. The twist ending, where it's revealed he's interested in the male bandmate, not Carly, was a fun, lighthearted surprise that helped the video go viral. For Holden, a model and aspiring musician, becoming the Call Me Maybe guy was an unexpected whirlwind. He was suddenly one of the most recognizable faces on the planet. However, in later interviews, he expressed mixed feelings about the role. He spoke about the pressures of being typecast and the challenges of being known for this one singular thing. He wanted to be recognized for his own music, but the shadow of that video was long. His story highlights a very modern challenge for video models. Viral fame is fleeting and can sometimes feel more like a trap than a launching pad, while he's grateful for the experience. His journey since has been about carving out his own identity as an artist, separate from the character that made him famous. It's a fascinating look at the double-edged sword of internet fame. From rock goddesses to hip-hop truth-tellers and viral sensations, the models in our favorite music videos are so much more than background players. They are crucial collaborators who bring a song's story to life. Their journeys are filled with surprising twists, moments of triumph, and real-life struggles. They've built careers, written books, become activists, and even rock stars themselves. The next time you watch a music video, take a closer look at the people on screen. Remember that behind every iconic face is a real person with a story just as compelling as the song itself. They are the silent storytellers of the music world, and their contributions are unforgettable. Thanks so much for watching. Which iconic video model's story fascinates you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more untold stories from behind the scenes of popular music. See you next time.